Ashley back again, hitting you with some self-care tips. Yep, I'm an 90s baby. I can't help it. I'm so sorry. Stay tuned if you want some self-care tips. So, I want to show you some ways that I practice self-care and also manage my schedule as a mother, as someone who runs her own business, as all these things. I understand time is of the essence. So let me show you some ways that are very easy that can just add a little bit more self-care, self-love into your life. What is self-love? Why is this important? Why is this integral to my spiritual journey? Let me just break this down for you. When you're loving yourself and you're honoring yourself and respecting yourself, you are setting that boundary with yourself to do those things. This becomes the energy shift that you have within you that you're going to be emitting energetically, and therefore attracting that same type of love and respect back into your life. When you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself, when you're judging yourself and all of these things, that's the type of energy you want into your life. And let me just tell you, the minute you start respecting yourself, the minute you start loving yourself and having those boundaries, that's when the people that aren't going to serve and honor you are going to start walking away. So just be warned. But you're not going to care about that because you love yourself and respect yourself. We don't need their validation anymore. Self-love and self-care does not mean that you have to make an hour extra out of your day to dedicate to just honoring yourself. That's not what this means. It can mean that for people that don't have anything else to do with themselves. But most of you are like me. You're working full-time, if not overtime. You have children to take care of. You have a home to take care of for. You have a cat or a dog, or you have all these other things going on. I don't have time to meditate for an hour. I don't have time to take a fucking soaking bath 4 times a week. You don't have time for that. Let me show you how I've done these things to make it so it's not overwhelming. Don't overthink this stuff. This is not something to complicate. This is probably the easiest thing you can do. Especially true if you're a mother. How many of you pack your kids' lunches and make sure all of their food groups are taken care of? You might even write them a little note. You're making sure their laundry is washed, they're nice, pressed and folded and ready to go. And their rooms are clean, they're taking their baths, they're doing everything they're supposed to do. And everything else is on lock because of you. But you can't find time to do things for yourself. And somehow self-care and self-love are made complicated because of that. It's why can't we find 5 minutes of our day dedicating to honoring ourselves? I just want to preface before I get into this, everything I'm talking about, these are ideas. These are not, you have to do these things or you don't love yourself. These are just ideas. I'm not endorsing anything. I'm not paid to do any of this. I'm just sharing ways that have helped me, that are very simple, that you can add to your life with little to no difficulty, essentially. I have an altar. I got my ancestor altar back here lit up. But what I do whenever I buy any beauty products, anything that's going to be put on my body, I bless them and set them on my altar. I bless them. And in that way, this step is optional. Okay. If you're not a witch, don't even worry about this. If you want me to talk about altars later, I'd be happy to make an altar video, whatever. But that's what I do. If you're a witch, put your shit on your altar. Bless everything on your altar. Why are we talking about this without buying any products, without doing any additional shopping trips? This is what you can do. I want you to make every shower, every bath, every face wash, every time water is touching your body, a cleansing self-love bath. Every time. Hopefully you're already taking regular showers, washing your face regularly. So why not put that intention behind it? It has been shown, studies have shown where water is receptive to the energy that you put into it. So when you're speaking that intention into your water, it is receiving of that energy, receiving of that instruction. I will find the study and link it in the description if you're interested in learning about this, but this has been proven by science that water understands and listens to you. So in this study, a doctor, I don't remember his name, again, I'll link it. He took some water, put some in a room with heavy metal music, and then put some water in a room with Zen music, and did this with different types of music. And then after that, he observed time and again where the crystalline structure of water changed as a result of the energy of the room, the vibration of the room, okay? So think about this in terms of the water in your pipes coming out of your shower, the water vapor on your shower steam, the shower steam on your mirror. These are all things that are receiving of your energy. So every single shower, as woo-woo and nutsy as this sounds, imagine it as a cleansing waterfall. And you're washing away all negative things off your body. And you're not just washing off your physical body, but your spiritual body as well. And that is the most basic way to make every shower, every bath intentional for self-love. Now, products. Let's talk products. My first thing that I have is this rose water and pink sea salt bath scrub. Let's see, it's got rose water, rose quartz, and pink sea salt. Rose water, roses are protective for love. Sea salt is good for cleansing, for purifying, and rose quartz is a self-love crystal that everyone needs. I place it on my altar. I wash my ass with it, and as I'm doing that, I will imagine that I am scrubbing off every negative thing off my body. All negative energy that is not serving me is being wiped off. So have this Heritage Store rose water, has rose petals. I don't know, it's just literally rose water. And I like to spray my face with this after I wash my face, let it set. And again, speaking my intention while I'm doing this, or thinking my intention, I'm loving myself, I am worthy of love, all this shit, spraying that on my face. And I love this stuff. Product I like, this is actually by a creator I met on TikTok. Her name's Poppy Cork, and I'll link her shop in my description. This is great for anyone who is psychic, medium, empath, if you're doing psychic work as a profession, or if you're just someone who works for service of others and you're empathetic of others and you're just an empath in general. This is a great product for you. Let's see, it's cleansing and renewing the psychic awareness and perception within, leaving a clean open field to do the workings you need for clear reception and connection. Love this shit. Let me tell you about this stuff. I can't amp this up enough. If you are on this page, more than likely you have been noticing the energy shifts that are happening in our world. And I had a massive headache last week, and I knew it wasn't because of anything I was doing wrong as far as like water and eating healthy goes. I knew it was because of the energy. So even though I usually just pour this in my bath, I pour this straight on my crown, and I rub this in, putting my intention in my palms, rubbing this in. I'm cleaning my aura, whatever, and let me tell you, my headache is gone. This stuff is so worth it. I put it on my head at least once a week. For business, we have this Himalayan salt scrub. You're gonna notice a trend. I like rose things, I like salt things. But I got this from TJ Maxx. You don't have to get this exact one. It was like $6 at TJ Maxx. But it has rose oil, pink salt. It's literally a scrub. But I like this for the salt property. I like putting the salt in my baths. I'm not gonna pour it out, but I pour it in my hand, and I will speak my intention into it and pour it into the bath before I get into it. Just quick tip, always tell whatever you're using what it's going to do, or it's gonna do whatever it wants, which is nothing. So speak your intention into that. This is a loving, purifying, clean bath, protective bath, and then put it into the water, okay? Stir that clockwise with your hand, get it all nice and in there, and now your water is a spell, and you're taking a bath with your spell water. Next thing I have is this Aura Glow gel cream. It's crystal infused with rose quartz to raise the energy to a higher vibration by the Heritage Store. I love this stuff. You can get it at Target, I think for $10, $11, at Amazon. I think I bought this bottle at TJ Maxx actually. Don't sleep on TJ Maxx. They've got a lot of good stuff there for a lot more discounted, but this is my favorite moisturizer. And what I do with this is I will put my sigil on my face before I rub it in, And while I'm rubbing in my face, I'm thinking about my intention. And that is a glamour magic, self-love magic, all these things with my moisturizer. Yeah, I love this stuff. And then I also have some lavender oil I purchased from my friend Anastasia from her shop, Moonlight and Sage. I'll also link this in the description. But I started doing this more recently. I like taking my showers at night, so I'll put this at the ends of my hair. And this isn't so much for self-love as it is for calming and protection. And then I put it at the ends of my hair. I focus that intention in my hair. And that way, when I'm going to bed, I'm calmed down. I'm getting restful beauty sleep, because your sleep is very important. I told you on the beginning, you don't have to go buy anything. But if you're going to buy something, this is what I would do first and foremost. It's probably the cheapest thing you can buy. Get you a Boss Bitch lipstick. If you don't like lipstick, get you a Boss Bitch Burt's Bees lip balm, lip butter, lip gloss, lip stain. I don't care what you use. But get you a Boss Bitch lip thing. Every time you put it on, I'm a boss ass bitch. I run this shit. Everyone listens to me. People respect me and my boundaries. I run, like, imagine Cardi B, Susan B. Anthony, Diana Ross, Mary J. Blige, and you are visualizing yourself being that boss bitch. And people are listening to that mouth when you're speaking your truth. This. Go do that. Rock horror like me. These are some rocks that I like in my bathroom, where I do all my beauty routine, just to like center the energy in the bathroom. I have this emerald point. Emeralds are great for your heart chakra. They increase your confidence. They help you open up to opportunities. Emeralds are great. They're especially great for transmuting negative into positive, unconditional, divine love. And I like having this crystal in my bathroom just to set the tone of my energy field within my bathroom. And every time I'm taking a bath or a shower, I put it in the shower with me. Another crystal I have in my bathroom that I also use in my baths, or just to keep in there as a statement piece, is my rose quartz piece. Rose quartz are like basic bitch crystals. Everybody has rose quartz. Everyone sells rose quartz, but there's a reason for this, because this is an awesome crystal for self-love. This is the crystal for self-love. It's healing for your heart. It's healing for your root. It heals so many things, and it just helps you accept and embrace love, okay? Super cheap, depending on where you get it, and any metaphysical store worth its salt will have some. Matter of fact, the same place, my friend Anastasia, who sells the lavender oil, she's also selling rose quartz free forms. So if you want to check those out, I'll hype her up while I can. What I do, I have a candle. I got this at TJ Maxx. Are you noticing a trend? TJ Maxx and roses. But this candle, it's a bubble bath candle. I've added herbs and oils and my sigils to this. Every time I take a bath, every time I'm doing things in my bathroom, I'll light this to like set that intention within the bathroom, to just further that intention of self-love. And that's a very simple way to have that burning and working for you. If you want me to show you how to make self-love candles and that sort of thing, let me know. That's one of the things I'm good at. So I'd be happy to make more content, more witchy inclined about self-love and candles and spell jars and shit like that. But just for the purposes of this video, this is what I do. I just make a self-love candle, burn it during my baths. But that about wraps that up. Don't overcomplicate something as simple as loving yourself. It's not selfish for you to love yourself. You deserve love, and you deserve to be happy, and you deserve respect. And how can you expect other people to do that if you don't start with yourself first? This is the key for any other thing that you're doing on your spiritual journey, is loving yourself and honoring yourself and setting those boundaries with yourself, so that it's not as difficult to tell other people to love and respect you. I remember a year ago when I started doing this, I was like, self-love, I don't care. That's stupid. I don't need to do that. I already love myself. I did not know what the fuck that meant. Make small changes to your life and see how they snowball, and see how the things change around you as a result. And it's just because you started with yourself, loving yourself. It's really just that simple. It's like putting that intention behind things, making things more conscious in small ways that aren't overwhelming, and they're not expensive either. All of this stuff, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about how much this costs, because individually don't cost a lot, together probably, but it doesn't have to cost a lot. At the very least, what I want you to do is get your perfume, your lotion, your soap, I don't care. Put it on your wrists. Put it on your wrists before you start your day and rub it into your wrist clockwise. I love myself. I am worthy of love. I receive the love the universe is sending me. And say your affirmations in that way. And the more you do it, the more it might be a lie the first time you do that, but over time, it's not gonna be a lie. You deserve love. I love you. You deserve love. Don't you know how much the universe loves you? Show yourself some love. You deserve it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any other things you want me to talk about. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really excited for YouTube. I hope you have a good rest of your day.